when we talk about retention, right, what do you think are the surefire strategies to keep customers coming back to your website as an e-commerce store?
Sure. So I think whenever you're thinking about how you get customers to come back and maybe even just spend more or buy again, you want to be thinking about how you're actually providing value, okay, throughout that customer journey, no matter what tactic you're doing. Because, and we'll talk about some of those and what can really work. But make sure that you're basing whatever you're offering your customer on what they really need and want, and not just being salesy and pestering them, because that's going to have the opposite effect on what you actually want from them. So some of the things that you want to think about when you're getting into this thing is, first of all, of course, your upsell and cross-sell tactics that you're using. And basically, this is just you suggesting either additional products to your customers if you're doing a cross-sell so that they're buying more than one product, or suggesting more expensive products if you want to do an upsell. But this kind of thing can really increase how much customers spend. So like, I'll tell you a stat from the Wix network. If we're talking about even something as basic as adding related items onto product pages, so stores who do that see 43% more sales transactions than stores who don't. So obviously, in terms of a retention strategy, you want to think how you're using other channels to make these upsell and cross-sell offers. So you're going to want to think about things like email marketing and other ways that you re-engage your customers. And if you're doing that, make sure, again, that it's a relevant offer. Like I'll say with emails, let's say your customer just bought a beautiful jacket from your store. If you send them an email offering them another beautiful jacket, they're probably not going to want to buy it today because they just got one. And if you send them an email giving them 50% off the jacket they just bought from you, they're probably going to be really mad at you and mad at themselves that they bought the jacket in the first place. So that's not a great route for going about it. But if you're basing it based on their purchase history, on what buyers similar to them have bought. So you're digging back into your data, and then you're selling them products that you know that customers who bought this jacket also bought or really love. So maybe a great shirt or tie to go along with that jacket. That's a great way to get them to come back. And I think as you're implementing these upsell and cross sales, you really want to think about how you do that in an automated way. So there are a lot of automations that you can set up for your store so that they're doing this work for you. You know, obviously the most popular one would be abandoned cart recovery. This is like a basic for any store. I always tell every business, you have to set this up. This is just throwing money down the drain if you don't add this to your online store. And here I can tell you that for our stores who have active abandoned cart recovery, they increase sales up to 29%. Wow. And that's a one-time setup, right, that you do for your store. And then this automation works for you forever. But there are a lot of other automations you can do, right? You can think about what happens to new members and subscribers. Are you going to send them something specific? Do you want to offer them a coupon? You can think about X days after purchase. So if we're going back to that like beauty product example from the beginning, if you know that your cream runs out after 30 days, so make sure you're reminding your customer a few days before that they should get ready to buy their next cream. Maybe offer them a discount so they're buying the cream from you and not from somewhere else. So, you know, you just want to be thinking about what your user journey looks like, what provides value to your customers, and then how you're consistently doing things that help to re-engage them.